Volvo's most significant model of the past several years is sitting right next to me. The all-new XC90 pioneers significant changes for the Swedish automaker when it comes to performance, styling, and build quality. Are you curious to see how they've done? I am. I'm Miles Branman, and you're watching FLD Tours. So it starts with the platform for the new Volvo XC90, and this is pretty substantial for Volvo. They spent about $11 billion developing this new SPA architecture, which stands for Scalable Product Architecture. And 7 models by 2018 are going to come out of this very platform, and the XC90 is the first of those new models. So Volvo was able to cut 250 pounds from the present generation Volvo XC90 to this current one. And that's more impressive because the new XC90 is 5 inches longer and 8 inches wider than the present generation. So saving weight, increasing size, that's impressive. So with an all-new model comes an all-new design, and the XC90 has borrowed design cues from the Concept Coupe and the Concept Estate, and those have baked in really well to the new face. It's got those T design headlights, the new grille, a very clean look. It in total looks far more upscale than ever before and matches up much better with German rivals like BMW's X5, its larger upcoming model, the X7, the Audi Q7, the Mercedes GL, even something from Lexus, the GX and LX. It matches up really well, not just in terms of fit and finish, but the look overall is gorgeous, actually, in my eyes. So while the XC90 has a slew of different variants, there are actually only 2 exterior packages. There's Urban Luxury, which is a more contemporary design, and the Rugged Luxury is more aggressive, like the body kit is a little more bold, and they come at a hefty price, starting at $5,000 for the Urban Luxury package. Another thing Volvo borrowed from the Concept Coupe and Concept Estate is the overall interior design, which in the XC90 is pulled off quite well. The vehicle we're driving right now is the Inscription, which is a trim level a step above the entry-level Momentum package, which looks great by itself, but the Inscription brings along with it a whole new dimension of interior quality. You get things like this beautiful wood grain finish, Napa leather, everything, along with a few high-tech improvements. One of the coolest features of the all-new XC90's interior is the infotainment system. It mimics a tablet display, so that means fully touchscreen, and you can actually access all of your interior features that are most important. So if you want to dive into your music, you can do that. You'll have paired with a device, and you can access your songs, playlists, that kind of stuff. If you want to go into your navigation system, do that. You can input a destination, zoom in, optimize, all that kind of stuff. You can also access your climate control, so adjust by scrolling up and down your temperature or individually tab up or down your temperature. You can also get to your heated and cooled seats and your heated steering wheel, or you can adjust the fan speed for your automatic climate control. Now if you swipe right, you get to your apps section, and this means you can get to the sound experience, your radio, Bluetooth, USB, even your navigation system, and your driver performance settings. Swipe left, and you get to your safety systems, as well as your camera systems. You can even put down the headrest from here if you want to. And actually, the camera system is one of the coolest elements. 4 independent cameras, satellite view. How cool is that? One of the XC90's most impressive features is its sound system. So if you wanted to go into the sound experience, you can go into studio, individual stage, concert hall settings. This Bowers & Wilkins system is unbelievable. 1400 watt subwoofer, 19 speaker system. That's insane. And if you wanted to adjust the settings further, you pull down the tab, go into sound settings, and you can adjust the tone, balance, all things like that right through the menu here. The infotainment system does it all. Now this is a 7-seater crossover. unlike other crossovers in this category, that third row of seating now are full-size seats and can accommodate adults up to 5'7" comfortably. In fact, if you fold down the third and second row of seating, you have access to 85 cubic feet of storage. That's huge. You can fit anything from Costco or IKEA, and oh, you may even fit all of your employees, because when you're driving this, you're a boss. In terms of performance, Volvo has designated the T6 and T8 iterations of the new XC90. For the T6, you get a supercharged and turbocharged 2-liter 4-cylinder, making 316 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque. If you want to go up to the T8, you get a hybrid setup, means taking that same engine from the T6 and adding in an electric motor for combined 400 horsepower. The T6 gets to 60 in 6.1 seconds and onto a top speed of 143 miles per hour. If you go with the T8, you get to 60 in less than 5.5 seconds, and who cares about the top speed? After I listed those engine options to you, you can probably tell that Volvo is shying away from 6 cylinders and 8 cylinders. I mean, heck, even the 5-cylinder is old hat to them now. So it's all about the 4-cylinder setup. And I've got to say, after driving this car for a little while now, it does not feel like a 4-cylinder. The power is generous, accelerates well, the delivery is perfect. I mean, I wouldn't miss a 6 or 8 cylinder. Well, that's not true, because V8s are awesome. V8s are just awesome. But it is working out well for the new XC90. Now, if you're concerned with fuel economy, first of all, you are driving a 4,500 pound car, so there's that. But because it is a 4-cylinder with forced induction, you average 22 miles per gallon combined. And that's from 20 city and 25 highway. Fairly good for the size and weight of the vehicle. Now, Volvo in the automotive world basically translates to the word safe. So when they came out with a new model like this, you have to know they went to the utmost lengths to make this car safe. And Volvo's Vision 2020 strategy actually has them saying, we don't want people to be able to crash our cars by 2020. Now, that's not in any way possible, because there are just dumb people out there. They're gonna find a way to crash their cars. But I like where their head's at, and I would love to list all the safety equipment, so I think I need to pull over and just run those out for a second here. So, safety and security. City safety, collision avoidance system, pedestrian and cyclist detection and avoidance, that's good, we don't want to hit them, runoff road protection, roll stability control, lane departure warning and road sign information, driver alert control, unibody high-strength steel safety cage, that's basically the structure of the car, 7 3-point safety belts. Now, Volvo has 16 world firsts in terms of safety. The 3-point safety belt, that was them. Inflatable curtain, head impact protection, side impact protection system with driver, front passenger dual chamber side impact airbags, driver and front passenger dual stage side, supplemental restraint system, good, including driver knee airbags, whiplash protection system in driver and front passenger seats, child safety locks, tire pressure monitoring system, and LED daytime running lamps. Not sure how that last one is a safety feature, but you get my picture. There's a lot of safety goodies on this car. Price-wise, the 2016 Volvo XC90 starts at $48,900 for the base Momentum and moves up from there to the Inscription, the version we're driving, for $54,500. Now, as tested, fully loaded with all this gadgetry and soft touch materials and all that, it's $66,700. If you want the T8 with a hybrid setup and 400 horsepower, that's going to cost you $68,100. And if you've got $70,000 burning a hole in your pocket, you can have the R-Design T8. Now, having said those prices, I'm fairly astounded by what you get for the money. The competition is priced at least at those points, and in most cases higher, and the kind of innovative stuff that Volvo is doing, and the soft touch materials, and general refinement to the interior, as well as the exterior design, is all far upscale, and certainly in my book is a value for money. It's not every day that an automaker introduces a model that literally shapes the future of the brand. And when automakers do introduce that car, they hope to leave even half the positive impression that the new XC90 has. The all-new XC90 goes on sale starting in May here at dealerships. I'm Miles Branman, and you've been watching FL Detours. I'll catch you guys next time. Give me that green. Give me that green. Give me that green. Making it rain. Pricing part 2. Let's do this. I'm gonna stop singing now. Okay. Price-wise.
We're living in the fast lane, baby.